Welcome to the elementary schools of Roseville Community Schools. I'm Carrie Gruitt.
And I'm Kevin Gabriel. We're here today to show you the many reasons why our elementary schools are great places to learn.
The 7 elementary schools in Roseville serve over 2,500 students. We have 170 teachers and hundreds of staff members who are passionate and dedicated to the education of young learners. Thanks to the passage of a 2006 bond issue, we were able to tear down 4 of our oldest elementary schools, replacing them with 2 brand new buildings. When the bond projects have been completed, every school in the district will either be new or completely renovated. Our elementary schools have been providing a quality education for young learners for nearly 100 years.
Wow, Carrie, that's a long time.
Yeah, we sure have come a long way since the abacus and the slate board.
Let's take a look at some of the newest additions to our already fantastic elementary curriculum.
Introduction to Language is a new foreign language program offered to 6th graders. With new state mandates changing, requiring high school students to take 2 years of foreign language for graduation, this class helps prepare them for success in Spanish and French. Our elementary schools also offer an additional science program for 3rd through 5th grade students. This class targets areas of need to help students become successful on the state assessment test.
I'm trying to expose them to the different kinds of science and scientific tools that we have always used in the middle school and junior high. Triple beam balances, graduated cylinders, spring scales, those kinds of things, so that they can actually feel like they're doing science when they are using those scientific tools.
Reading Mastery is a comprehensive core reading program for kindergarten through 2nd graders that utilizes direct, differentiated instruction to ensure that each student masters the necessary skills.
It's a very nice way to teach reading. It's not very threatening, and most children will not, because it's leveled at their own pace, they get to read it at where they are, and that's the nice part. And the other thing is that I heard from a lot of parents during conference time, you know, we're trying to explain this all, and one mom just said, I don't care what you're doing, you must be doing something right, because now he knows how to read. So I think it's giving children an opportunity to do it a different way that probably works for a lot of them.
Corrective Reading, an intervention program for 4th through 6th graders who are not reading at grade level, prepares them for success by enhancing the everyday reading curriculum with direct instruction and small group interaction.
I interviewed a couple of the kids, and just to see what their thought about corrective reading was, and a lot of positives. With big smiles on their faces, they're telling me, you know, I feel more comfortable reading out loud. I feel more comfortable volunteering to read out loud, and even crossing over into other subjects like science, social studies. I do see a lot of positives, and I think a lot of the kids are feeling much better about their reading.
Yeah, those new programs have really made a noticeable difference in the classroom. We see it here firsthand every day.
Absolutely, and our curriculum is constantly changing to adapt to the needs of our students.
And some of those programs we've developed have become common staples here in the Roseville Community Schools curriculum.
Yes, let's go check out some of them. Project Challenge is a district program for 4th through 6th grade students throughout the district who are eligible for accelerated learning. Each year offers a new and exciting theme for students, with all core learning integrated into that theme. We offer a multi-age classroom for grades 1 through 3, as well as one for grades 4 through 6, housed at Steenland Elementary. Multi-age classes are differentiated programs that combine students of different learning levels and allows for individual learning. This allows students who are learning at different levels in different subjects to work at their appropriate learning level. In addition to our free, all-day, everyday kindergarten, Roseville Community Schools also offers a diagnostic kindergarten program for students who are eligible for a kindergarten based on age, but who may not be developmentally ready for our regular kindergarten classes. This program, which is limited to 15 students, takes a hands-on, center-based approach to the kindergarten curriculum. The goal for these students is the same as all other kindergarten students, to be prepared to become successful 1st graders.
Research has shown that students who are involved in the fine arts do better in school than those who don't.
Yeah, Kevin. And exposure to music, for instance, may even help to improve a student's reading age, their IQ, and the development of certain parts of the brain. Now can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
While other school districts are cutting the arts for their youngest students, our elementary schools feature several wonderful music and art programs. We feature weekly art classes for every elementary student, from kindergarten through 6th grade.
Well, I think that kids are just naturally creative and imaginative, and so when they come to art class, they learn the skills to get those ideas from their head onto the paper. And if you start in elementary school, art education, then you're putting those building blocks together that lead them to that higher level thinking that you hope they can have as a grown-up. And then they can contribute those ideas and invent new things. And that's how creative thinkers are birthed, right here as a child.
We offer vocal music classes for every student from kindergarten through 5th grade, as well as instrumental music for students in 4th through 6th.
Very young children start out speaking, and they call it the babbling and music stage. They start speaking and it comes so naturally to them that learning music at a young age is essential, and it helps with language. When they're in music and listening to music, they get a very discriminating ear, and it also helps with their listening skills, which is essential in school and in the workplace. It's a real benefit to have a music program, especially early on in the elementary school.
Hey, Kevin, what are you doing?
Oh, just using technology.
You do know that we've upgraded our technology quite a bit here, don't you?
Really? Like what?
Well, let's go check it out. Sophisticated state-of-the-art technology is in place throughout the district, including updated computers, new audio systems, new copiers, and flat-screen TVs or projectors in every school. MimioTeach systems are now in place in elementary classrooms, turning whiteboards into interactive learning stations for students, incorporating websites, audio, and video.
It definitely keeps them more interested in what I'm doing, and they get very excited to know we're about to use the Mimeo, and they know it's going to be different than just sitting there with me.
Success Maker, a software program that helps with math, reading comprehension, and fluency, starts students at their own learning level and prescribes a specific learning program to help them succeed at the next steps. Success Maker will soon be available at home for parents and students, increasing learning time outside of school.
Children that normally might be shyer in class because they weren't sure how to answer a question from the teacher, or they just weren't sure how to solve a problem, now they feel much more confident, so you see a lot more interaction from the student.
The Waterford software program, geared towards kindergarten and 1st grade, engages students in math, science, reading, and writing activities, moving at each student's individual learning pace while introducing, practicing, and reinforcing skills.
The children take a placement test, and that individualizes the program for them, so that some kids will be working on name recognition, other kids will be working on letters and beginning sounds, and some kids are already working on beginning reading skills. So the program is completely individualized for each student, and that I love.
So we've checked out technology, we've taken a look at some of our fine arts programs, and we've even looked at some of our fantastic curriculum programs. Did we cover it all?
Not quite, Carrie. Let's take a look at some of the things that make our elementary schools special.
Roseville Community Schools offers latchkey services at our elementary schools. Latchkey is a licensed program offered before and after school, run by personnel trained in childcare, first aid, and CPR. The program is housed at Huron Park, Steenland, and Fountain, but is available to all elementary students. We believe parent involvement is key at every level of schooling, and our elementary schools are committed to getting parents involved. Whether it be helping out in the classroom, assisting with fundraising, or chaperoning field trips, we encourage parents to participate at every possible opportunity. At Roseville Schools, we realize that transitions can be daunting for students. When students make the jump from preschool to kindergarten, and then to middle school, we are dedicated to making the transition a smooth one, offering transition programs to help students prepare for their new experience. Preschool students make classroom visits, meet teachers, and ride on a bus, reducing much of the anxiety that new kindergarten students often have. The middle schools also offer a transition program for incoming students, featuring scavenger hunts around the school, learning about new clubs, locker practice, and meeting their fellow middle school students and teachers.
Well, Carrie, I think we've covered all the bases.
Yeah, but we're still scratching the surface. Each and every elementary school in Roseville has something unique to offer.
Yeah, so make sure that you check out each individual school and find the one that best fits your student.
Thank you for joining us today, and we hope to see you soon.